Well, hopefully that's not just a. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me sidle over. Up. Yeah. Not there. Okay. Well, we're back. All right. So, yeah, hopefully that's not the imminent death of that machine or one of the hard drives on it. That'd be real bad. Yeah, honestly, I need to. Today I'll work on getting some more parity for this motherfucker. Now that it's potentially too late. But, yeah, it might just be a heat thing. It's probably. I want to say it's like. It's getting to the point where we need to have air conditioning in the studio. And I don't run the air conditioning until we absolutely have to, because you'll hear it in the microphone like the whole fucking time, which I am not a tremendous fan of. We may move where our microphones are, and I may edit in like a slightly different way, but probably won't do that shit there. I did the lighting was like fucking weird for a second this morning when I came through, and I was the lighting was so low that I was underlit by the computer screen, and it looked creepy as fuck. It was like "Are you afraid of the dark?" type shit. All right, hold on. I'm just asking people to confirm that this is fucking working before I do whatever. I have to take remote sexual harassment training today for this company that I consult with. And how fucking useful is remote sexual harassment training? You know what I mean? You can't even sexually harass somebody remotely. I'm sure that the training will disagree. They're like, no, you can hurt somebody's feelings from any distance. But whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking do it to get that gainful employ. And I certainly am not immune to needing like large sacks of cash money in burlap sack with $ form tendered unto me at a regular basis to keep my ass alive. Man, I hope that this computer is not dying. It would be a tremendous pain in my dick hole to build a new computer at this time, because usually I spend about $3,000 on a new computer, and I'm saving up for that edit. I need to make this one stretch a little bit longer. All right, so I think we're back. I see one viewer. That's enough. That's all I fucking need. I'm not picky or particular right here. So what do we get into? So we're at page 264 out of 643. We gained a page since yesterday because we did a bunch of rewriting on this Terry and Gary thing. And Terry and Gary is the spot where we make this choice that we're going to go in like a very strange direction with the Gary character for the most part. He's not going to be like one of Lemon's crew. Free space check. Yeah, I just moved 70 gigabytes of shit off of that drive. It wasn't the free space either. It was just like a hard freeze. I was having issues with the USB subsystem too. But we're asking a lot out of this fucking machine, really and truly. It's like it's trying to handle like a bunch of different 4K feeds and everything. I really should start saving up for a new machine. I'll use the royalties from space tards. I'll just be fucking rich off of tards. I really am going to do something, like it's not going to happen. So it's easy to say this, but if, what do we got here? Or a second one to offload some tasks to, maybe. And it's really, the thing is that we just, there's not a lot running on this machine that isn't intimately concerned with what's going on the stream. Like all the tasks that are happening on it, like need to happen for the most part. Beowulf cluster of pre-2014 Mac Minis. God, I've worked on so many of those fucking Mac Minis. You have no idea. But yeah, I was about to pledge to do something really nice for retarded people if Space Tards got really big. But since I was interrupted midstream, I don't think it's gonna do anything anyway. So, but I'm gonna try. I'm resolved to start recording the audiobook. I can look at a wire snaking through my ceiling where I drilled a giant hole right now so that I can record in the attic. God. It'll be like a steam room though. And I took some NAD this morning. I'll be like totally fucking impervious to everything but the coronavirus. Spent all day eating broccoli balls. It's living the life. I might try to take a trip this weekend. I'm starting to feel like too tied into New York, but I don't even know if hotels are open all over the place. I think if I had to like upstate New York, something would be fucking open. But yeah, it's just time to get the fuck out of New York City. IMO. It's been a little bit much lately. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of being invincible, let's work on chapter 33. So this is Lemon Maybe and the Electric Lady by Zak Zyz. Chapter 33. No one loves you when you're invincible. This is 2.9. It happens at 2:47 p.m. in Bedford-Stuyvesant, home of the livest ones. Oh yeah. Hotels are open but book in advance. Yeah. It's a shame too, because I really like what I like to do normally is just like hop on the fucking motorcycle and just go where I can't really book in advance because I just hop on the cycle and go where the wind takes me and fucking just pick a spot and be like, all right, here. You know what I mean? And sometimes that'll be like some totally rundown fucking shack. Sometimes that'll be like a Michelin star. What the fuck? I just don't care. I want to go where destiny takes me. And so that kind of doesn't work with like planning ahead. So I may just bring a sleeping bag with me. Yeah, I don't know. I think all like a consequence of not getting enough exercise and being fucking alone and you know what it is. But everybody's about the same. So hey, I'm alive. I'm healthy. I got the fortress of techno bullshit around here. Life is pretty good. So nobody loves you when you're invincible. What's the name for a oh, I see Angie in the chat. Let's give it a minaret. The beige tower is crowned with a plastic minaret. Let's make it a lit up plastic minaret. Shoutouts to Lit Up in the chat. He's not actually in the chat, but that's the only place he's going to be in any book ever. So he needs to let Angie know that Lit Up just finally made it into the book. The beige tower is crowned with a lit up plastic minaret that says ATM. What we want is not a minaret, right? What do they look like? Yeah, I guess this bulb looking thing. See, the thing is that towers are slender. Yeah, what is, that Russian fucking dome? An onion dome, yeah. There we go. Yeah, these guys. Moscow. So Lit Up is getting removed from the book. Why would an ATM have an onion dome? I just thought it'd be fucking cool. Yeah, god damn it. I can't get away with that. Yeah, they actually don't make ATMs like that. Yeah. Typo when lit up. No, there's no typo there. I'm gonna give. Wait, hold on. How do can I fucking just do this? Boom. All right, so, and then yep, 107. Boom, I see it right there. Ballin'. Yeah, that's kind of, those things don't fucking exist, and we don't have the artistic license to fucking take a piece of background information. Maybe if we're in some weird fucking spot, but this is Bed-Stuy. The beige tower is crowned with a lit-up plastic oval that reads ATM, a modern-day fortress, holding captive all the things she needs. A modern-day fortress, holding captive all the things Sarah needs. Food, rent, new clothes, drinking money, and cash to pay for Lemon's busted glasses. She's laid siege to half a dozen of these machines today, and each time she's failed. The towers don't give up their secrets easily. Hold on. Let's take a look. Types of towers. Guide tower. Telecom towers. Well, we're not going to be... Alright, let's see. A water tower. Oh, that's gangsta. Look at all these fucking advertisements on this thing. Garbage. Garbage. Look at all this bullshit. This is like... There's like 7 of them fucking stacked on top of this guy. Taipei 101 tower. I've never seen that motherfucker. Alright. Fuck it. I felt like there was like some medieval architectural term that we could potentially use there. And then we have 2 don'ts. Cool. I'll let that crooked tower. Yeah, without I liked there were like videos of it lying on the ground. And it's like without the tourists to hold it up, it's finally, you know. So stupid. All right, what do we got here? The towers don't give up their secrets easily. Sarah spent half the afternoon in the Atlantic Terminal Target. I wish we... I would like to take the name Target out of our book. Because there is a Target at Atlantic Avenue. And was it there in 2004? They might have built it later. On a terminal shopping mall. It'd be great to know when this fucking happened, when this thing was built. So it was bought. Fort Greene section. And so it opened on September 7th, 2004. So it actually would have happened by there because this is taking place on October 10th. So it's a brand new Target store that just opened that year. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, so yeah, we made it to 2004. The whole electronics department. Yeah, so I'm not gonna change it. There's a PC Richardson, right, which is like a little bit more New York than Target. Hold on, let's take a look. PC Richards, yeah. PC Richard and Son. 110 years. That's been there for a hot second longer. But, like, if I'm that character, I would go to like the big chain store because like what she's done is let's just fucking leave it. Sarah spent half the afternoon in the Atlantic Terminal Target, frying alarm clocks and stereos. The whole electronics department smells like burnt plastic and blown capacitors. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Get the fuck over here, you thing. Yeah, yeah. It took Sarah. Yeah, see, I like when you've got something and I've already fucking covered it because I'm way ahead of you, son. No, not way ahead of anybody at the moment there. Sarah spent half the afternoon in the Atlantic Terminal Target, frying alarm clocks and stereos. The whole electronics department smells like burnt plastic and blown capacitors. It took there is that like blown cap smell that everybody fucking knows if you ever work with electronics, even if you don't fucking fix them. It's like oily and fucking who knows what kind of cancer they got packed into those little liquid fucking caps. It took Sarah many, many attempts to master the tiny little electro. Yeah, I don't like many, many. It took Sarah many attempts to master, but now she can change the clocks without touching them. Some poor asshole is gonna want it. No, this is really difficult to get this right. This is like a super duper juvenile joke there. It took Sarah many attempts to master, but now she can change the clocks without touching them. Some poor asshole is going to have to replace half of the aisle, then figure out why the rest of his clocks are all blinking 8008. Better. It, It was no easy feat, and she's proud of it. hmm Oh wow, yeah, true synchronous. I like that. Yeah, we're yeah. That's the T for C gestalt in fucking. I really, it was weird when that channel was active. Maybe it was because we were all like a certain age, so we were all like mentally sheep. But when T for C was really fucking cooking, it did feel like so frequently we would all be on the same wavelength, riffing on the same jokes. We liked a lot of the same games and shit like that, and just like pushing each other to new heights of absurdity. It was fantastic. I'll never forget that. Yeah, I fucking miss Fearit and Serogen the most, and Doctor Emoticon. There's not a lot of other people that I miss that bad. Kurosu used to call onto the show, but his life is in shambles, I'm sure. Robotron came back like a little hot second ago, but he was just to like look like, look at these guys still here. God only knows what the fuck happened to, and I'm struggling to remember his name. Spuddy's friend Altis. You know, I think he got into MMA and went totally fucking crazy. Sarajin has like 2 or 3 kids now. Lord only knows what Meph is up to. Max is still like, he's like a shadow of himself, the same way that I am. And and JL Soft still fucking there. Time Cop's still in there. Yeah, I've always like really liked those people. Like no artifice or anything. It's not about like what I can get out of them or whatever. I just Teens for Christ is the best. And like at least Spudnote is still in. Spudnote just gets stronger every year. Hell yeah. I didn't like Ogre Boy. I didn't like Schmo. And at the time where he was active, I didn't like Clerk that much. We were kind of like butted heads a little bit, but it was sad when he died. Who was the guy that worked for IBM? You know what I'm talking about? I didn't like that guy. I think I can't remember his name, but his whole life was just like a colon capital I. That's the emoticon for his life. It was like Dead Eye. That was him. All right. Well, enough IRC reminiscing. But yeah, those are good fucking people. And you know, like it's not like all the good people on IRC have vanished up either. Like if think about how many people you would miss if they were gone from LRH. You know what I mean? It's just oh, it's wild. It was no easy. Wrong schmo in a software project by abandoning it, but I was going through a tough time. And he's the only way forward for me. Never heard from him since. Yeah, I think wasn't Schmo the one who he kept like hitting me for info on how to change his identity, and just I got a bad vibe from that dude. If I'm thinking of the same fucking dude, I never trusted that guy. There was something shady about him in a way where I just couldn't get with it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyhow, that's my feeling on the matter. I don't know. Maybe he was a good guy and I just didn't know it. But it's so seldom that I'll have like a gut feeling about somebody and then it's just totally fucking wrong. And it may just be that like once I have that gut feeling, I treat that person like shit. So of course they're not going to be good to me. But yeah, I never trusted that dude. If I'm thinking of the right guy, which I think I am. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think it's important to cover the fact that when people gain power, they'll often like spend a little bit of time just doing like stupid shit for no reason because they can, right? Like when you get a new car and you have like that, and you didn't have one before, you just drive around for no fucking reason, like honking at people, waving and shit like that. Um, and when you get a new gun, you just go and shoot 3 or 4 people just because you can. You didn't even mean to shoot them. You just fucking safety was off, and you think that should be rephrased? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Let me see. A juvenile part of her is thrilled by the wanton, untraceable destruction of cheap Chinese electronics. Yeah, that's an improvement. Oh, shout outs to Chad is here on, or Caesar is here on the real thing. I like Mayhives. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure the gun worked on people. God, I would love to see somebody take the stand. And it's like, yeah, I just, I had shot a deer with it, so I knew it worked on deer, but I just want to make sure, in case there was an emergency, that it worked okay on people. uh, no, that's fucking fine at this point here. Society's never going to be the same. Yes, hello there, Chad. But these ATMs are a different animal altogether. Yeah. Let's make that. At first, Sarah thought she could just hang out until someone used their card, figure out their number and their PIN, and then feed the. She planned to figure out their card number and PIN from the charge, then feed those same digits into the sensor and make her own withdrawal. No such luck. These things are fast. The whole string of number. Do we want to capitalize PIN? Yeah. Let's. Good at it. PID. Boom. Okay, today I'm gonna make it so that it's a single button to plus plus Spathiwa, because he's the one that is getting the most edits here. Let's see. I'm gonna make it real Pavlovian too. Whew. She'll never be able to parse it. No such luck. The magnetic stripe reader pulls the data too quickly, and the transmission upstream is faster than she could ever... Okay, that whole paragraph is in past tense. At first, Sarah thought she could hang out until someone used their card. She planned to figure out their card number and PIN from the charge, then feed those same digits into the sensor and make her own withdrawal. No such luck. The magnetic stripe reader pulls the data too quickly, and the transmission upstream is faster than she can ever hope to parse, which is true. IMO, like you would initially... it would be slightly slower as the card reader is pulling the data off of the strip, just because there's a sensor involved. And I wanted to say digitizing there, but the data on the strip is already in a digital format. It's just basically reading it. I guess it's digitizing because there's a transmutation of the magnetic symbol or magnetic signal that's getting picked up in the reader, and then those magnetic impulses are getting converted back into like I guess electrical impulses that they fucking... So there is like some transduction of some sort happening there, but we really don't need to get into that in the text. I think this does like an okay job, and I'm not an electronics person at all. Like we should just get Jelly up in here to be like, nah, that's not how that fucking works. Shout outs to JLSoft, by the way. Just earlier today, he was like complaining about somebody like smacking in the mic. And it was like some years ago, I was like eating fucking pizza on camera. And he was just like, ugh. Like he doesn't like that at all. And it fucking stuck with me. And I just, now, whenever I like am eating some giant fucking salami sandwich on camera, like a tremendous oaf, I'll pull off of the camera, and it's thanks to one person who was hypersensitive to mouth noises. Like as I'm starting to like think about recording this audiobook, hopefully fucking today, I just put it off every single day. It's really more so now than ever important to try and keep like all those spittle noises and all that shit, because some people just are so squinked out by it. It will ruin the entire book for them. They can't tune it out. And I feel like the number of people who are autistic enough to be squinked out by mouth noises and the potential readership for my book, those are like, that Venn diagram is heavily overlapping. So important to keep these things in mind. Shout out to the non-neurotypicals out there. She's abandoned that approach. She had to abandon that approach. Now she's trying to cut out the middleman and just light up the dispenser mechanism. Yeah, I like that. Did we cut like halal as the answer? Oh, no, it's there. Okay. I was going to say, there used to be a restaurant, and I think I've talked about this before. There used to be a restaurant, it's not there anymore, which is the greatest fucking sin of all time, on Fulton Street, called Halal is the Answer. And in the window, it was like, no more junk. Halal is the answer, right? And inside, it was just the food that was just fucking terrible for you. It was like chicken and potatoes and like stewing and grease and everything. It was no healthier than anything else. But it was probably like a little bit healthier than just going into McDonald's and like shoveling 4 triple cheeseburgers into your gullet. But yeah, halal is the answer. She's sitting in a dilapidated booth, ignoring the rapidly cooling coffee she bought with her last dollar. Rapidly cooling is hyphenated. For a long time, she staked out this particular ATM, ignored in the corner of an Islamic steam table restaurant on Fulton Street. She's sitting in a dilapidated booth, ignoring the rapidly cooling coffee she bought with her last dollar. Before she left her apartment, Sarah went through her whole laundry pile and found $4 in a pair of jeans. She spent the other $3 on an unappetizing bacon, egg, and cheese from a bodega she had to force herself to eat. She wasn't hungry, but her stomach kept making noises. Electricity isn't the kind of juice you can get vitamins from either. Yeah. That's like a difficult joke to make work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She spent the other $3 on an unappetizing bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I wonder if they're... Hold on. Is bacon, egg, and cheese good for you? No. It's not hyphenated, but it does have commas. Popular breakfast sandwich in the United States. I'm going to go get one of those this morning. Oh, wait. Am I going to go get one of those this morning? I'm going to think about getting one of those this morning, but I may not actually do it. What I like to do is just be a big asshole and go get a sandwich that's bacon, egg, cheese, and ham, so I can really fat it up. We'll see. Anyhow, so we just need the Oxford comma on an unappetizing bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich she had to force herself to eat. She didn't feel hungry at all. Okay, I like that a little better. She still needs real food. There are no vitamins and electricity, even if they call it juice. It's not zakat. You know, what's the name of it? Salat. Salat capitalized. Yeah, salat is capitalized, I think. The cab drivers and Moscowers have all thinned out. She's the only one inside the restaurant. The cashier and the cook are arguing in Arabic. They've forgotten her. Steeling herself, Sarah walks up to the machine and pretends to stick her card in. She's wearing big dark what fucking... Alright, is she a Yankees cap or a Mets cap? Yep, there we go. Hold on, actually, let's... Here we go. IBW. Oh, look at this. That's a dope fucking patch right there. Look at the fist with the logo. I would wear that fucking hat. Local 29. Look at this is a dope logo. Wow. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers established November 28th. I love it. Yeah, that's perfect. I want to use that logo somewhere in the book. No, yeah, we can't put the Okay, let's go back to... So that's the IBEW. Is it 3 IBEW logo? Yeah. Local union number 3. Yeah, look at these guys. Local union number 3, IBEW. Business manager's message. Absentee voting. Blood emergency. Yeah, they're fucking Yeah, this is a good time to be in a union, man. They matter at the moment. Okay, and fucking yeah, I wonder if I could pose as a union worker just to fuck with people. Hmm. Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing that would get you beat up, which could be hot. Yeah, I'll think about it. Just to be safe, she fried the security cameras from the street before she. That part's easy. It's just tugging. That part's easy. It's just tugging until the CMOS sensor draws too much current and dies as the screen fades to white. Nice. Destruction is easy. It's getting the machines to cooperate with her that requires finesse. Gotta transmit the right current. Nice. Sarah has to add exactly the right amount of charge at just the right place. It's not just the feed mechanism. The electronic eye also needs to be triggered. The electronic eye needs to be triggered simultaneously or the machine won't put out. On the route from target to halal is the answer. There are a half dozen... There. On the route from target to halal is the answer. There are 5 ATMs with dark screens, casualties of figuring this out. I like a shaky. Hold on. Uh, okay, I'm gonna get this. Okay, so all along the route she took on Fulton Street, there are ATMs with dark screens, casualties of the learning process. I like that. Nice. Really enjoying it there. Ugh. What we got here? I'll tell you one thing that's on my mind there. That the RPG stream that I'm running, like where I'm talking about building a new machine, I think I may run it in 4K. Oh, it's not a simple feat to run a like a 5 camera stream in 4K. That's a lot of fucking bandwidth. God, the recording from it, the recordings are gonna be gigantic. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm gonna get my digital acting gear here. Casualties of the learning process. Well, look at all. Yeah, I like that a lot better. For a moment, the screen flickers. Sarah's afraid she fucked up again and fried another one. She's starting to feel bad for all these bodega and restaurant owners who are going to have to replace their cameras and ATMs. But then she hears it. The rapid fire chink 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 chink, and the thing is spitting out $10 bills. $100. 100 bucks shoots into the tray, just like that. Sarah pushes again, then again. Okay. So, let's see. For a moment, the screen flickers. Sarah's afraid she fucked up again and fried another one. She's starting to feel guilty. A lot of bodega owners are going to have to replace their cameras and ATMs. But then she hears it. The rapid fire chink 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 as the ATM dispenses $10 bills. 100 bucks shoots into the tray, just like that. Sarah pushes again, then again. She keeps going until the machine is bled dry and her pockets are jammed full of $10 bills. This is just a shitty 10-spot ATM. The ones at banks must have much, much more. At the register, the cashier. At the register, the cashier is thwacking the side of a CRT monitor, complaining about the dead cameras in Arabic. Flashing a smile under her sunglasses, Sarah makes her exit, feeling like $1,000,000 and holding 1,000. For a moment, the screen flickers. Does it really? Needs a comma after moment. The screen flickers. I don't know if all halal cafes speak Arabic. Well, I do. just trust me on this one. Oh, yeah, like um, you can walk into almost any like Arabic cafe on Fulton Street and be like, like, etc. And they'll respond to you in Arabic and be like, "Why do you know Arabic, white boy?" Um, and they'll be very friendly with you. It's like one of the nice things about being in this part of the town. But yeah, on Fulton Street, I think you would be hard pressed to find somebody in any steam table restaurant. Outside of, there are some steam table restaurants that are purely West Indian, and they do not mix with the Islamic steam table restaurants. They're like a whole different whole different crew of blokes over there. But yeah, like it's pretty fair to say that somebody in one of these restaurants will speak passable Arabic. But as to what type of Arabic they'll be speaking, like some are going to be Tunisian and some are going to be fucking Algerian and have like some French accented nonsense. Some of them are going to be Iranian and be speaking Farsi and they won't understand your Arabic. You know what I'm saying. But none of that changes the fact that halal is the answer. Oh, yeah, you don't get like a lot of like fucking Indonesian Muslims in Bed-Stuy, but it's not like there's any shortage of them. Good lord, what is that even supposed to mean? Fucking, I mean, y'all know me. I'm like a big fan of that Islam in general. I don't like the religious compulsion and so forth, but the food is pretty chill and the people are nice. So it's a shame that they have been enslaved by this mind cult. Let's see. So you're not going to get points for that, but let's try this. So I tried doing a Spathi plus equal. Yeah, that did work. Okay, cool. Because I missed 2 different edits there. I think that's a good one. Doctor, lawyer, accountant. What does that mean? Oh, Indonesians study medicine. They don't work retail. Doctor, lawyer, accountant. I don't know, man. I've like dated like quite a few Indonesian girls, and a lot of them work in like fucking retail. But like I don't know. Like if I had to say like somebody who's like super Muslim and tends to like to more professional type spots. I don't know. Like you have vastly more experience than I do. All I'm getting is like weird people who wind up in New York, like half the world away. So it's not easy to be a doctor or a lawyer here. Especially if I would assume that most of the people that I'm dating aren't here like legally necessarily. But yeah, like for a while back a couple of years ago when I was like dating pretty extensively, like most of the people that I would go out with, if they were from anywhere in Southeast Asia, they would be like actively overstaying their visa or fucking around on some like education thing. Yeah, like the green card process is a pain in the ass, man. I'm sure a lot of people will know. Honestly, like if I were in charge, I would just, we we just have like a panel, and if all three of those people on the panel think that you're hot, you get into the country, and if like 2 out of 3 think you're not, back you go. Real talk. That seems like the most equitable way to create a country full of absolute idiots that are beautiful. Mm, I think Sarah is. Oh, Sarah has a wallet. She doesn't have a fucking purse. Why would she have a fucking purse? Would she buy? Is that how you spell Louis Vuitton? Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. All over your chest. Mm-hmm. Wow, Jubird is spamming his very eccentric ASCII images up in the channel right now. What a fucking goof. Oh, what would I do? Lewis Wheaton. Oh, why can't I spell this right? No, it's spelled correctly. Yeah, yeah, doesn't that look wrong? I want something better than just fake, like knockoff, counterfeit. Let's counterfeit, bogus, copied, not. Ah, there's a word for this that I want. Brummagem. The fuck is a brummagem? Tinsel. Oh, all right. I have an O in place of the U. Let me take a look. Oh, I do indeed. Yeah, Lemon would say knock. I think knockoff is closer. Yeah. So yeah. Mm. When her pockets can't hold anymore, Sarah buys a knockoff Louis Vuitton handbag from a man with a folding table near the Nostrand Avenue AC stop. Yeah, that's too much. From a man posted by a folding table. Yeah, that's better. We can't get the slave theater in there. It's a big part of Brooklyn, but it ain't there no more. And should be knockoff Louis Vuitton or LV knockoff. Try the second tab of counterfeit synonyms. Okay. Forgery. Facsimile. Nah. His feelings seem a little hurt when she doesn't bother to haggle. Have you ever seen that happen? Like a guy's like ready for you to fucking haggle. Like, fuck it. And they're like, oh. There's some people where it just, they're like, oh my God, Jesus, that was a serious thwonk. You got a way to talk with your fucking hands in front of the microphone. This is like the only fun part of my day. Why are you taking it away from me? Um, I've always liked that about people, where like the game is more important to them than the money. Yeah, I've done that. Let's make him a grinning. Oh, we have another Nigerian in the story. How do you Ghanaian. How the fuck do you pronounce that? I want Ghana to get some representation.
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Wow, that's a lot of fucking letters for Ghanaian. When her pockets can't hold anymore, Sarah buys a knockoff Louis Vuitton handbag from a grinning Ghanaian man posted by a folding table. There's no comma there, but it feels like it should be. That's a long fucking sentence. His feelings seem a little hurt when she doesn't bother to haggle. The money rolls in, snicking its way into her. Grinning Ghanaian. Yeah, we don't need man. That's better. Getting rid of that right there. Comma is needed. Oh, yeah, that's a good comma. I'm doing some good work on this section right here. This isn't like a full rewrite, but I think we're making a lot of like qualitative edits to this section right here. It feels like we're breezing through a lot less of this one than we did on Gravid. You can just tell this book is more important to me, and also like I have a much clearer vision for exactly what I want right there, because so much of Gravid is kind of like the characters are just defeated, and like one, I think we've potentially gotten better at editing, like more able to just like more experience with it there. But yeah, I wonder how much of like the sadness of Gravid just shaded into our editing process. How did we edit that whole fucking book, man? I think it was so long. It took forever. It took forever, and I don't know if we'll ever sell it. If I make some money off of one of these books, I'll just pay to have people fucking do it right there. Really and truly. I'll typeset it, but I'm not going to do the audiobook for Gravid. I'm just putting it out there. The money rolls in, snicking its way into her purse. To each ATM, she gives according to its release mechanism. From each, she takes according to the date of bill cartridge refill. From each she takes according to the capacity of its bill cartridge. When the purse can take no more, she steps into a variety store and came out, yeah. When the purse can hold no more, she steps into a variety store and buys a backpack. Sarah leaves the cashier with a crisp $20 bill and half a dozen dead cameras. Man, she's really going on a fucking spree here. Burning out security cameras is a reflex now. It takes no more effort than swatting a mosquito. Yeah. No more effort than swatting a mosquito. Burning out security cameras is a reflex now. No more effort than swatting a mosquito. Let's just take that. That is indeed a sentence fragment. How do we fix this sentence fragment? Burning out security cameras is a reflex now. It's no more effort than swatting a mosquito, and infinitely more satisfying. Ten and 20s. Yeah, that's a pretty solid edit there, Spatho. We're doing it. Burning out security cameras is a reflex now. It's no more effort than swatting a mosquito and infinitely more satisfying. Sarah never realized how much she hated being recorded everywhere until she could annihilate cameras with a thought. Okay, hold on. Let's comma after from each. To each ATM, she gives according to its release mechanism. From each, she takes according to the capacity of its bill cartridge. Comma after from each should be removed. Well, that's a tough one. So, a big part of that sentence is, trying to like tie it into fucking old Karl Marx right there. From each, she takes according to the capacity of. Yeah, this is structured differently. The original phrase does not have commas, but this is structured. Yeah. From each, she takes according to the capacity of its bill card. That's a little better. Yeah, I like it. There are so many of them, posted by the cops on street lamps, leering down from the cobwebs of bodega ceilings. peering out from every ATM she robbed. There's 1,000 different models and mounts, but the eyes are all the same. CMOS sensors. Yeah, let's just check that out. We already got into this. Every time she fries one, she can't help but grin. In her head, she sees some FBI. It's only after the backpack is half full that Sarah realizes someone is going to have to look into all of this. She imagines an FBI agent jabbing pushpins into a map at all the spots she just robbed. Oh shit. I need to update my bot because your support no longer goes. Well, I mean, it still goes to bringing Gravid to life, but it's much more important right now to get Lemon Maybe up and running. So let's take a gander. It was stupid of her to do so many little places in a row. If she missed even one camera, they might have a picture of her. Whew. It's too late to do anything now. What the fuck? Alright, hold up. Who dares to summon me? Oh, that's weird. Hmm. Hmm. I don't like that one fucking bit. What time is it right now? Oh, okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, that is what it is. Ain't what it ain't. Either you can or you can't. Alright. Let's see. Maybe I should put a fucking sign on that thing. Alright, let me get back to it. The terrorist shooting down jumbo jets is probably a little more important right now than a bunch of dead. The terrorist shooting down jumbo jets is probably a little more important than a bunch of dead cameras and emptied out ATMs. Mm. She wanders west on Broadway, then she's beneath the glowing lines of the J train, strings of motors rumbling. She walks beneath the rumbling trains while cars honk at gridlocked intersections, and chicken over rice and mango with hot sauce carts call out to passersby. So Snez says, shout outs to Popsicles. Here's another thing. Fucking chicken over rice carts. Yeah, they don't actually hawk shit. So this is a paragraph primarily concerned with auditory stimuli. Nice. Everything in this neighborhood is run down and shitty. Ooh. Yeah, do we really need this all this exposition about that yeah, I feel like the chapter could have potentially ended fucking a while ago. Yeah, this is I think we're maybe running on a little too long for this chapter. Where though? There's no. I thought the chapter was going to end here, fucking up here. Sarah makes her exit, feeling like $1,000,000 and holding 1,000. I thought it was just going to end there. How many pages is that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only like a 4-page chapter right there. Let me see. What do we lose if we cut there? We lose the Louis Vuitton bag. We lose. We do need to. I do like where she is reflecting on that. The new edition where she's worried about what she's doing because somebody will eventually investigate. That's good. That's a good addition. I like that she. Mm. So there isn't a Bank of America at the intersection of Broadway near. Everything in this neighborhood is run down and shitty, defying all efforts at gentrification. Sarah likes that. She passes the dusted zombies milling in front of the hospital, looking with interest at the way each brain is malfunctioning. She strolls west for half a mile. "20 blocks west. Let's make it 10 blocks west. 10 blocks west, she's forced off the sidewalk by a convoy of women pushing laundry carts with a herd of small children trailing behind them. As she crosses the street, Sarah notices a new Bank of America branch on the corner. It looks totally out of place. How's it on the corner and it's sandwiched? Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Oh, so that's real nice of Astro to be like all joggers get the knee. Wonderful. I really do not like the fucking. There's zero reason for police to ever put their fucking knee on your neck I'd like to see those policemen like publicly horsewhipped, in addition to whatever other repercussions they fucking face. That shit is just nonsense. I looked a little more into the Ahmed RB robbery thing, and just from the data that I can get, that guy's probably a piece of shit. The guy that got shot, but not enough of a piece of shit that he deserved to get fucking blasted over it. Also, like, not a good idea to run at some dude holding a shotgun and try and take it away from him. But yeah, I could see being pretty fucking afraid in that situation. Dude seems to have like a lot of anger up in him, and like the traffic stops that like there's a traffic stop where you can watch it going down, and a fucking them getting picked up for shoplifting, like trying to wheel a TV out of a Walmart. But yeah, it's like a relatively complicated situation, and it just seems like nobody involved is good, which is unfortunately like more. The older I get, the more like every situation I look in, I'm like, wow, everybody here is a piece of shit. Aren't we wonderful? But that's the dude that just got fucking choked to death by, I think it was in like Minneapolis or fucking something that started with M, somewhere in, I think it was in Michigan. I don't know. It started with M, but yeah, that's fucking horseshit. There's no fucking call for that kind of nonsense. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. Something's got to change, and something is going to change. And more people are going to get like made examples of. And I think like those guys need to at least see some manslaughter charges, and they probably will too, because public opinion is shifting. Anyhow, uh, hmm. Radical center. There's nothing fucking radical about the idea that in just about every situation you'll find that human beings are kind of uh, acting garbage when it really comes down to it. That's what I've always thought. Uh, Keep up the writing. I got more racism to do on social media. I mean, at the end of the day, what are you really getting out of all that? You know, like who are you gonna fucking convince? The racists are already racist. You're not gonna make, and like the people who have actually gone out in the world and like met other human beings, they're less racist. You know, because I've been exposed to more people, and people have defied their expectations. It's just, like you don't even have to fucking bother. Like you already have your set of people that believe what they're gonna believe, and it just seems like a fucking waste of time to me, man. But do what you're gonna do. It's your life. But me, I'm gonna stick with writing my only sort of racist novels, only like a tiny bit racist, and it's the good kind of racism, the kind where it makes you think, man, that author is a little bit racist. Oh, all right, Astro hit and run. He's fucking out of there. Mm-hmm. Soon the whole neighborhood will be overrun with coffee shops full of insufferable hipsters. YT can't keep up. Hope this works. Yeah, I can see. What's going on in Whitey? Oh, just your. Is it your own? Sarah begins to grin. She murders all 5 cameras in the lobby and heads for the ATM, thinking this could either be her big payday or she's gone too far. No one else is in the lobby. She can empty. Oh, hello, Ryan the Southerner, right there. Yeah, Ryan the Southerner. I don't know if you know this, but like we did the copyright page of Space Tards, and I think you got you were mentioned in it there. So there will be a printed book that has Ryan the Southerner all up in there. Unless you tell me get my name out of that book, I don't want any part of Space Tards. So yeah, anybody who is involved in space tards that doesn't want their Twitch username in the thank you section of the copyright page, let me know. I just took, I went through all the recordings of the edit of space tards and tried to pull out all the names. Because we didn't have like a real recording of the whole thing. So real talk. What do we got here? I can remove the Twitch name and replace it with just Ryan. I'm not going to do that. It's already typeset. So you're too late. I would. I'll try and remember that, but I can't promise anything. All right. Somebody remind me, like when we get to the. All right. I don't know how I can actually make that fucking out. Well, Spathy can maybe fix it in the fucking. I don't know. I think we're just doing everybody's Twitch name. But yeah, get back to streaming. Don't fucking give up. Follow your dreams. That's what this stream is all about. Following our dumb dreams. Let me see here. The machine is happy to oblige. It's giving up the green as fast as she can remove it. $1,000 a crack into... It's giving up the green as fast as she can remove it. $1,000 a crack until finally she's taken it all. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, cool. Yeah, I ordered some sunblock, and it is on the way. Thank you, Amazon. So I'm a bit upset right now because I've been introduced to Scott Wilson's writing contest, writing anything under a specific word length. The prompt An Unlikely Duo earlier this month. I've gotten the perfect idea and started working on it yesterday, but contest submissions are due today. Well, what's the word count? Fucking, if you got a good idea and you, like, if the word count is under 6,000, you can just hammer it out fucking today and get it through the thing. And also, contests are kind of fucking horseshit when it really comes down to it. Although I didn't know about that contest. Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't heard from Writers of the Future myself. Where you at, Elron? Hook me up. Maybe I should check my spam folder for Scientology shit. But yeah, you know, like, you just gotta, with contests, you can't stress out about them. You just gotta take the ones that, like, fit with your schedule. There'll be more. Sarah pretends she can't find her ATM card as the woman storms out of the lobby. Writing contests are terribly subjective. Get it? Oh, no, I don't get it. Yeah. Oh. Worried about it since the top 3 earn actual prizes for it. Could rush it for today. You know what? I honestly stop fucking talking to me right now. If you want to win that contest, do the story. You know, just do the best that you can. And if you do win the contest, you'll have a great story about I found out about it and had to do it in one day. You don't have any time to fucking, turn it over and over in your head. You have a good idea, just make it happen. Yeah, fucking stop what you're doing right now. Work on that. You got nothing else going on today. It's fucking quarantine. Take the day off work if you got it, man. Just fucking get that idea out there and enter in the contest. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, all right, well, I tried. You know? Maybe you'll even fucking win. It's worth a shot. I've won crazy shit. I've sent all kinds of stupid shit into writing contests and won them with nonsense that I thought would never fucking win. You know? Just oh, this is stupid. And you send it in and you fucking win. So... It's just when you don't care about something and you're just kind of dashing it off for some reason, that's what people respond to. And if you're slipshod, last minute panic trying to get something out the door, it might just track because some of that emotion will come through when you're writing. Make it happen. And we're gonna finish this chapter 2. The idea is a fan fiction of My Little Pony characters as zombified ponies. Humans have to go against these ponies that are basically zombies, and zombies often don't go well with My Little Pony. Well, I wish you luck in that endeavor. And I do feel you should just hop to it at the moment. Don't tell another soul about it. Don't stop working until The contest is within your grasp. Seize the day. Hell yeah. And I can't jump into the contest and snake you out of it because I'm busy already. I'm already out of it. So you don't have any competition for me. Go get it. Instead, the door glides open. Sarah waltzes out of the place. Instead, the door glides right open. Instead, the door glides open. Sarah strolls right out. The angry teller is too busy smoking and complaining. The angry teller is too busy smoking and bitching into her phone to even notice Sarah. Instead, the door glides open. The angry teller is too busy smoking and bitching into her phone to even notice the bankroller robber strolling right past her. I like that we call her a bank. I mean, she just robbed a fucking bank. I like that. Given superpowers, 2 of our characters so far have just decided to rob banks, and then Gary has just defrauded people at casinos. The only one who just hasn't stolen a bunch of money is Duchance. Oh, he didn't. And fucking, I guess Matthew robbed somebody too. So every one of our superpowered characters, except for Duchance, has fucking robbed somebody so far. And I love that. It's so good. Sarah fights the urge to start sprinting away, wearing a jackpot smile. When she woke up this morning, she couldn't afford a MetroCard. MetroCard is capitalized. Now she's got more money in the backpack than she can probably spend in a year. Sarah stuffs a fistful of 20s into it and keeps going. He doesn't even say anything. God bless you. Hell yeah. All right. This is a good chapter. It's a good chapter because it's oh fuck. Chapter 34 is entitled Bled Out All Over Manhattan. This is a good chapter because it does a few things. And we made like a few improvements. I want to analyze a little bit of what we've done with this chapter. So first let's see how many words we edited today. I think it feels like about 2,000. But maybe it's less. I don't know. Maybe it's like 1,500. I'm just saying 2,000 really because I want it to be like 3,000 and I know it's not. Yeah, it's 1811. All right, so okay, and then Oh, wow. So we worked on chapter 33 on day 33, and then it's 1811. And what's our time? Hold on, let me vanish. Okay. Yep. That's exactly right, Spathy. It is indeed 2 hours, and it doesn't even matter if you win the fucking contest. So get the fuck out of here. Write that story. I want you to come in tomorrow and tell us exactly how you felt about completing that story. I believe in you. You can do it, motherfucker. All right, what do we got here? So what do we change in this whole thing? Like a lot of stylistic changes right here. Let me see. So we didn't do much change to the target thing. This section, the halal is the answer thing, a lot of clarity changes right there. Just a lot of things were could have been written better, and now they're written a little bit better here. Love this change right here, where she's wearing her the ball cap of her union. And so the union part of it is a critical part of the character. Also, it's cool because I want to get one of those hats. Their logo is fucking dope, man. Take a look at it. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. It's fucking awesome. And I'll be able to use that at some point for the fucking typesetting. So one of the things that we're adding here, the clarity is important. And the part that we really change here is where she starts to think about the consequences of her action. She didn't do it before. Like, this was just like a feel-good chapter. Like, hey, I'm taking all this money and so forth. But realistically, like, her actions would draw a lot of attention, right? And she's not stupid enough that she wouldn't realize that, right? So we've counterbalanced a little bit of the thrill of, I'm ripping these people off, with the understanding that, like, actions have consequences. And I will tell you, as somebody who has participated hypothetically in tremendous amount of crimes, you really pay for all the crime that you do in worrying about getting found out, right? Everything equalizes in this world. Like, if you fucking rip people off, or you rob banks, or do like shady drug deals and shit like that, where, you know, you sell somebody a beat bag or whatever the fuck is going down like that, you will pay for it in worrying about it. And you will keep worrying about it until your mind feels like the debt has been paid. That's one of the reasons why, you know, like, lives of crime are such a shitty deal, because so often people don't really get that much. Like, criminals are making significantly less than they would make just working like a fucking regular job. And the whole time they're paying for everything that they took by stealing it. They're paying for everything they took in worry. And money that you steal spends differently from regular money, right? Regular money that you earn in a paycheck spends completely fucking different than if you ever steal like a large amount of money, or just have like some crazy fucking gambling windfall or whatever. They spend completely fucking different. That stolen money is just ephemeral, and like, spend it on something that you're going to enjoy because you can't fucking turn it into, you know, like a house or anything lasting. That money is just like a shaky foundation to build whatever on. So we get a little bit into that. I think like, writing this now, we're more concerned with the consequences of some of these people's actions, which is great. You know, like, I'm not trying to be fucking Dostoevsky over here, but I think it's a realistic consequence for her to consider. I like that we added the fake Louis Vuitton bag right here. It was just like awkwardly worded before. What else do we have here? I like that she considers the people that she is harming here, right? Like, all those people that own bodegas and like the restaurant owners and so forth, she's doing direct harm to their businesses. They will have to pay to get this shit fixed. And really, if we think about like the cost of security cameras and so forth, it's probably like the money that she stole, if you want to think about it, would mostly, ATM people are independent contractors. So those guys are all going to get stung. Like, they have like these little vending machine routes that they do, and they just collect the money on the egregious fees and so forth that are on there. And they're like dying out too, because less and less people are using fucking ATMs, but not at that time. This is 2004. So all those people are getting ripped off. Every store owner that has like a camera is getting fucking zapped. Even the police, like all their security cameras and so forth that they have all over the street, those are getting zapped. There would be less cameras in 2004 than there are like today. So it's like a little bit more reasonable that she can just annihilate all these cameras. Today, there would just be so fucking many of them. Whoa. I like her vision of like the FBI agent looking after her, and then she realizes it's stupid to do all these little scores and should have just done a big one. So we made a few changes here to the geography of it, because our geography just didn't make a lot of fucking sense here. And now it makes perfect sense. The B43 is the bus that would take you from Fulton Street to Woodhull Hospital, where this all goes down. I like that we took out the chicken over rice person, and I was going to cut the women with mango and hot sauce until Spathy Wass said something about it. And then I just wanted to keep it. Well, yeah, man, fucking start streaming your writing. I'm about to go off the air here. Anyhow, and so here is a little change that I think is a little fucking hokey right here, where she's just like, I don't like this gentrifying and so forth. She's a New York native, right? She's not from this neighborhood right here, which I think is, what is that? Are we getting into fucking Bushwick when we're over there? I don't know. It's like south of Wayne. You know, it's shitty is what it is. It's still shitty to this fucking day. If you go along Broadway, near the intersection of fucking Flushing and Broadway, and then walk, she's almost to the bottom of the Williamsburg Bridge by the time she robs this bank, hops onto the J train. That neighborhood still fucking sucks, but it's super hipsterfied by Williams bloggers who are near there. I used to do a show at a little radio station that is in like these container, there's like a little flea market made out of shipping containers that's over there. And there is a little radio station called K-Piss that I used to broadcast on, but there was no fucking audience, so I just left. It was like a pain in the... It was cool to go down to the radio station, but their equipment is significantly worse than mine. And I just, I like being on the radio station, but also you had to pay dues to be there. I don't like having to pay to do something that I can do for free. Like when I do my show, I'll get like 100 people watching it, and it's fun, and there's energy, and like building up a fan base from a like shitty little internet radios. I mean, they're super nice people though. What do we got to do here? I just like to eat those. So what we did here is like we trimmed a lot of fat in the description of this neighborhood under like the Broadway, under the J train. So I think we did an okay job. I like also that she passes the dusted zombies milling in front of the hospital, looking with interest at the way each brain is malfunctioning. I like that, where she has kind of like an interest in like, oh, what's wrong with these motherfuckers? And it feels true to the character. Forced off the sidewalk by a con. Let's make these Hasidic women. Yeah. Because that is a big Hasidic area. It's more so now than it was then. But yeah, there's plenty of Hasids out there, and I think that tracks. We were originally Hispanic women, but then we covered the hot sauce lady is Guatemalan. So I want to like, there are just a lot of different groups of people over here, and like neighborhoods in New York are super duper diverse, and like I want to reflect a little bit of that, because it's one of those things that will really hit you upside your head if you're like walking through Sunset Park and you're like, Jesus, there's like a whole different ethnic group every 2 blocks here. This is crazy, and they're all getting along. All right, so she notices the new Bank of America branch. So here we're adding like a little bit more motive, where she's like trying to justify it to itself, like, if I kill this one ant, it won't, I'll set the gentrification back, which is something people do, right? When you're about to steal shit, one of the first things that's going to come into your mind is like an excuse, like, oh yeah, I need this to feed my starving child, or I'm just, I deserve this money all along because, like society just doesn't understand me. Like everybody who is a thief, who is a criminal or whatever, has an excuse in their mind. Like very few people who are not like career criminals are going into something with like, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. I'm just going to take this shit because I can. That's later in the fucking progression, but most people will come up with some kind of excuse as to why what they're doing is not wrong. So I think that kind of tracks. I like this addition of the teller. I like that she has an unlit cigarette already in her hand, and she's in her. You'll never believe what this bitch said to me. I like that, and it also provides a little bit of cover for the fact that all their security cameras just went fucking blank, and they're not locking the doors. There's no like security cards. Like, what the fuck is going on right here? Also, the fact that we made it a new bank makes that like a little bit more reasonable right there. And the fact that at least one of their tellers is busy, like it seems like there's a fight inside. I like that. This is a little bit of a cheap character move right here, where we have one of our protagonists helping like a homeless person just because they have like this surplus of money and so forth. It's usually a cheap fucking move in stories. And like just one of the ways that you'll be like, oh yeah, this protagonist is a good person, and Sarah's not a great person. She has a lot of character flaws, and a lot of those character flaws were in display in there. But we don't want our characters to verge into unlikable. But also, I just like the description of him as a weather-beaten drunk, and him just staring into his cup, and then he finds, well, God bless you. That I can get with, but it's still like a little bit cheap, and I recognize that's a cheap move. Okay, so tomorrow we get to do Bled Out All Over Manhattan, and we're at 273 of 645 pages. The story is growing as we're editing it, but if it's like a page of, if we do one page a day, and we're doing an average of like 5, yeah, that story might be like 20 pages longer by the end of this whole shit. Which actually should be 21 pages longer, so it's 666 pages. Gangster. All right, Ryan the Southerner, get to work on your fucking story. Make it fucking happen. Report back tomorrow. Don't feel like you can never come back if you don't make it. No shame, but I think you can do it. And thank you, Spithy Wah. And take a look at this leaderboard right here, dominating 115 fucking edits right there. What a G. Thank you so much for your help, everybody. Good luck with your projects. And as always, penis bomb.